I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they actually said that I owed this.
I get a letter in the mail and phone calls on my phone stating that I owe the city money. I had no idea what they were talking about.
Philadelphia's court system says years of leniency in collected fines and bail money have come to an end.
The amount of money owed the courts is staggering. $1.5 billion owed by an estimated 400,000 people.
Now you owe us $81,000. Where am I going to get $81,000 from? Why do I owe you $81,000 and I'm still trying to figure that out?
I just feel that this is another example of just kicking the poor down.
I mean, I was actually getting very aggressive phone calls from these people from the Judicial Circuit Court saying that all I have to do is press a button and you will go to jail.
I was unable to make it to court because I was in prison. Prison authorities did not bring me them. We're now being fined for that, for the city's neglect. So we're being fined for their mistakes.
There aren't prison records. They don't maintain records prior to 1991. So what that means is that the courts are trying to collect money from someone, saying you have to prove where you were, and the person can't prove it because they can't get their hands on records because those records don't exist.
This case here about this $42,000 I was supposed to owe, it's stopping me from getting my record expunged right now because it's still in the court system and they still saying that I owe them this. It's been 5 months now. I want my record expunged, you know what I'm saying? It's been too long now, you know?
What we're actually seeing is that in many of these cases, they don't even have a file at all, let alone all the pieces of paperwork that they're legally required to have in order to substantiate, say, a bail judgment.
You know, every time they come up with a budget shortfall, the first persons they look at is the poor folks. It's totally unfair. It's totally unfair.
I'm being sued actually for the rest of my life. You might as well say $41,000 to the city. That's a mortgage which the city won't allow me to have now because they're suing me.
I take full responsibility for what I've done, but I'd like to move on with my life. I don't want to continuously be beat over the head and beat down. So when I think that I'm doing something good, the city comes again and they try to tear me down. There's some strange weeds in that garden.
How much more would you take from me? Right now it's taking a lot from me. How much more are you gonna take?